Hello everyone, welcome along to Rathbone Manor once again. Just got back from the car boot sale. Got a few interesting bits and pieces here. Maybe 2-3 star buys. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring the camera just here and we'll have a look at what I've got, shall we guys? Okay, let's take a look. So it was a little bit misty out there this morning, as you can see from this bit of video here. And I wasn't expecting to get a great deal. The first tool I picked up was this little fella here that cost me 50p, and I've got a couple of screwdrivers, they were £1. But anyway, let's just get into it and have a look, shall we guys? So I picked up these two screwdrivers here for £1 from a stall. I've got a little stubby driver here. This is a Stanley. I think you can just about make out what's left of the name just there, Stanley. So I'm going to say this is probably quite an oldish one. It's been well used, as you can see. It's got the guy's initial on there, so he obviously didn't want to lose it. I say it's been well used by the look of it. Tip's not too bad a condition. I've been looking out for one of these screwdrivers for quite a time now. I know they're not all that exciting, but they do remind me of the old Meccano screwdrivers you used to get. It's not in too bad a condition, I don't think. I don't think it's got a name on it anywhere. It's got a fairly thick tip on there. I don't think there's any name on it at all, but let's say these two were like £1. This bunch of tools came from my favourite tool store for £4, 4 quid, so that was alright, I quite like that. And I found this, as you can see, rather large pair of slip joint pliers here. They're a little bit rusty. I think they've seen some usage. Looking at the jaws there, look. They're a bit worn. I can't really see anything of a name on them, although there might be something hiding under the rust just there, look. Let me just get them on the wire brush and we'll have a look. Oh wow! Barcalo Buffalo, USA. Oh, they're not bad then. Wow. Oh, that's not bad at all. Nice. So, a fairly hefty set of Barcalo Buffalo pliers. As I said, they've seen some use. I mean, look how this handle here is bent. Shouldn't be like that. I'll have to see if I can straighten that up a little bit. It's fairly light rust, as you can see, because it's come off quite easily just with a hand-operated wire brush. So it's just that the teeth in here are a little bit worn, which is a shame. But I wonder if that's the original rivet in there, because there's quite a largish thing going on there, isn't it? What are they like? Okay, so just as I thought, this is not the original pin for just here. In fact, it looks like a domed bolt or something has been riveted into place, as we can see there. Someone's not done too bad a job on it. But yeah, if you look at the pictures on LACRFX, it is supposed to have the proper little pin and nut, domed nut thing in there in its place. So yeah, so this has seen quite a lot of hard work, this old Barcalo Buffalo. Oh yeah, they work alright, don't they? So I think that handle's going to need a little bit of straightening though. Blimey, I wonder if that should have been one of my star buys now. Anyway, speaking of which, let's take a look at today's star buys. Look at this lot, guys. Ooh, what shall we start with? This here is the first tool that I picked up today. Come from a stall run by an old couple. And I thought, oh, that'll do nicely, because you can see here we've got adjustable wire cutters and strippers, look. So we've got the wire cutting bit in here and the wire stripping bit as well. And I thought to myself, as my lad is into electronics and obviously therefore fairly small wires, and he obviously strips wires, and I don't think he's got a pair of decent wire strippers, I thought I'd picking these up because they look alright. But when I got them home, guess what? They are only Proto, aren't they? Look at that. Nice. And you've got the different sizes there, so you can set the wire cutters to, the wire strippers to whatever size you want. Look at that. I mean, that's a fairly smallish size. Is that one? Look, a very, very small wide strip there. So these are obviously for very fine. Wow, look at that. There's hardly anything there, look. That's cool. Wow, should like those in. But yeah, Proto, USA, what we've got on the other side. There we go. Oh, the patent number. So what I'll do is I'll get these cleaned up a bit. Well, my lad can have those. He'll like those, won't he? Quite like those. Not bad for 50p for Proto, and they do look in relatively good condition. They're just a bit filthy. They'll just need a bit of a clean up, and they're all good to go. Nice. Found this little fellow on my favourite tool stall, Tool Time. Look at this, what we've got here. Oh, as long as I don't drop it and break it. Leytool. Nice little, quite an unusual style of hand drill. A bit squeaky, might need a bit of a lubrication there. Is that supposed to be like that? Probably not. Not bad at all. It's got can we open this? I think this is going to need a little bit of lubrication, but it seems to work all right because it's a little bit different from the your usual run-of-the-mill hand drills, such as this style. This is the usual style you find. So I thought, yeah, I'll get it cleaned up and I can use that because it's quite compact as well. Look how small it is. Look, you can get that into some fairly small spaces, and you can also, I think, you can get a decent amount of push on this one as well, as opposed to, I never have gotten very well with those other type of hand drills, to be honest with you. So I thought, yeah, we'll go with that. And then you can also use it left or right handed as well. Look, just going to need a bit of a tidy up, I think, but I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like that at all, really. Is the screw coming out? Don't know. But yeah, what do you think of that then, guys? Not bad at all. So it just needs a bit of a clean up. Alloy construction by the looks of it. It's a casting just out. I don't know how. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess if you take this screw out here, it will all come apart, won't it? So we can do that and have a look what's going on in there. And as part of that £4 tool haul, this lot here, I found this, and he actually had 2 of these in their little bags. And they are priced up at, this is priced up at £3, but that was priced up at £5. But I mean, yeah, I got these for say £4. So yeah, now you see these sort of like cheapo, I don't know, adjustable spanners, I guess you'd call them, all the time. But let's have a closer look at this one. Get that out of the way. We've got don't know what that is. LACRFX. Patent pending. 1 inch that end, 5/16 that end, or 8 to 14 mil, 15 to 24 mil. Now then, what's so different about this is not only can you obviously, you know, get all the stuff thusly, but look, check that out. I've never seen one that does that before. That's well cool. I like that. This is a bit stiff. Does it go the other way as well? Yeah, look at that. It goes the other way as well. Look, like that. I think you might need a drop of lube. Has it been used much? You've got the little teeth cut in there. Look. Same with this end here. It's quite interesting, isn't it? So I've never seen one like this before. I mean, you do see them, the cheapo ones, but this one is actually quite heavy. As I'm sure you can see, it looks like it's of decent construction too. I mean, I could be wrong. But yeah, how cool is that? Ooh, like that. As I say, I think I should probably have included, as part of my star buy, I should probably have included, I didn't realise at the time, but these are Barcalo Buffalo. Slip joint pliers, and quite a large pair too. I must admit, I wasn't expecting to get a lot this morning from the car boot sale, but I think I did rather well actually. Got some interesting stuff. I mean, the screwdrivers are probably not the most interesting thing you've seen. We did get a nice little Proto wire stripper for my son. These turned out to be quite good, didn't they? Barcalo Buffaloes. So I think they've seen a bit of a tough life over the years by the looks of it, but they're quite nice. And of course there's the Leytool screwdriver, the drill. That's quite nice, quite like that. Looks very nice, doesn't it? So it should be, I think it's going to be a lot easier to actually use rather than the other style of drills. And it looks doesn't look in too bad a nick, so I might be able to take that apart and get rid of this squeaky noise out of it, but that's quite nice, like that. And then of course there's this this little fellow right here. It does seem to be of decent quality, and it's in a little bag as well, and as I say, he did have 2 of those. So I think what I might have to do is I'll have to give do a proper video on this, give it a bit of a workout, methinks. Alrighty guys, well, thanks for popping over to Rathbone Manor today. I know it's been a bit misty out there and probably a little bit yuck, but I didn't do too bad. I'm quite pleased with what I got, especially my star buys here. Alright guys, well, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new, this is your first visit. If you enjoyed what I've done here, please feel free to click a thumbs up, that would be helpful. And you can share the video with your friends. Keep an eye on my Instagram, you'll be able to find this lot on there at some point or another. I know Mrs. Rathbone's got some work for me to do over the next few days in the kitchen there. But yeah, okay guys, thanks for popping over, and I'll catch you in the next video then. See you later.